Hi guys. So I'm just gonna give a few minutes to see if anybody joins. As you can see here, I don't have my eyebrows or comb hair. My little flyaways wanna fly away. There's no wind. Okay, so I don't have any lashes on and I don't have any brows on. So what I'm gonna be doing today is I'm gonna be adhering lashes, double stacking lashes, adding my brows through these bad boys. So the colors I'm going to be using today is Auburn and Ebony. And I'm going to open these up so you can see them. Hi Alice. So I'm going to be using this one for the inner portion and this one for the outer portion, the tail. So again, Auburn for the inner, Ebony for the tail. So what I will be using today is an angled brush. This angled brush is from MAC. It's a 263. Excuse me. You don't necessarily need to get the MAC brush, but I do highly suggest if you find a nice brush for this type of work, it's the most ideal brush ever. So anyway, I'm gonna get started because I have to get ready. I have an event today. Pandora Jewelers is actually launching a new jewelry line. So they hired artists in different cities to come and be a part of their group for the launch. So you'll be able to get free makeup done, free nails, free hairstyles at any Pandora jewelry store across the US. So if you have one in your mall or in your town, I definitely suggest going to get a nice little makeover, and it's for free. That's the best part, it's for free. So okay, so I'm starting with Auburn. This is Dip Down Pomade. I got this for $18. I'm gonna start from the front. I'm gonna start a line. Now you see I really don't have brows, so I really do count on this product to kind of build for me. Now this stuff is waterproof. Today for my foundation I used, good morning Kayla. For my foundation today I used Temp 2 airbrush because I am going to be on set all day today. I wanted to be able to do something, use a foundation that was going to be like next to no touch-ups. Okay, so you see how I just did it from the front to the arch? Now I'm gonna come in with Ebony. I've had this for like a year, and I'm like halfway through. So it's definitely worth the investment. I know sometimes people say that it's way too much money, but you can use this as an eyeliner. You can use this to help give a nice little smoky eye. All right, so now that I have Ebony, I'm gonna come in from my tail, from the arch down to the tail. Do you see how it's kind of, there's like a little cutout, and then I go through and I just add it in. And you'll be able to see the difference between me with eyebrows, me with no eyebrows. I'm trying to make this quick because I'm on a time crunch. If there's any questions from anybody, please feel free to ask me. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining. I know it's afternoon here on the East Coast, but I know back home it's still morning. All right. So I like to make my brows a little bit thicker. And remember, brows are, aw, you're so sweet. Brows, you have to excuse my voice, guys. I have bronchitis. I shouldn't be working today. My fiance's gone. So, he thinks I'm working in the studio today. Hopefully we won't get any news media coverage, or else you'll see me and I'll be busted. So, but what do you do? When you find a job and you love it, you want to keep going. So, all right. I like the ombre look on a brow, especially for somebody who doesn't really have a lot of hair. Like, look at this side, right? if you look at it, I barely have any hair. But on this side, once it's all filled in, and the great thing about using this product is that, to be very honest with you, I use just the tiniest little bit. And then I come in and kind of make little hair strokes. And with the hair strokes, I then go back in with my spoolie brush, this one. Again, this one is from MAC, or is this Morphe? No, this is MAC. And I just kind of go in and I pick up the product so it looks like little hair-like motions. So you want to brush upwards and then downwards. So sometimes I say that maybe you can put like a little highlight underneath here. I've already added my highlight because, like I said, I'm on a time crunch. So there's the difference between Wabadunkwe with brows, Wabadunkwe with just natural, no brows. Isn't it crazy how much like the difference is? Okay, so those of you who have just joined, I'm using 2 brow products from Anastasia. One is Auburn, one is Ebony. Auburn is the lighter one in the front. Ebony is the one on the tail. So I am using a 263 MAC brush, and it is an angled brush. So I'm gonna go in on the other brow now for those of you who just joined. And what I do is I kind of like to slightly tap it on each side of the brush, just so that it gets a little bit of product on the tip of the brush. You don't wanna like rub it in there and get it too mushy, because then your brush becomes more bushy than anything. So anyway, okay, so I'm gonna go in the bottom, and this is always my hard brow. You see how I just made the line and my hair doesn't actually even come to that line? So what I do is I just now pick up the product and I move it around. I don't add any more. I just kind of want to lift that product up so it looks believable, like as if I do have hair there. And unless you're like right up in my grill, you won't be able to really tell. A lot of people think I actually have brows. Thick, full brows. Now, if you look at my sister, Migwans, she's gorgeous, has lots of hair, and has beautiful, thick brows. And I'm so envious of her brows. So I just paint mine in. Okay, so you see how I haven't picked up any product? All I'm doing is just lifting up that gel, that pomade, and just kind of like lightly brushing it up into where hair would be. Okay. Brows are supposed to be sisters, remember? Not twins. So now that I'm done with the Auburn pomade, I am going to my Ebony Anastasia pomade to fill in, and picking it up the exact same way, just very little. And like I said in the beginning of the video, I have had this for a year now, and I'm halfway through. So now I'm coming up to the tail from the arch, dropping it down, picking it up from the top here, bringing it down. You see there's like a little cutout, right? So now I'm coming back in and filling it in with more product. If I can have brows, anybody can have brows. You know, the first time I actually cried doing makeup, and my grandmother passed away from cancer, pancreatic cancer, a year ago. And so I wish I was home a lot more so that I could have been able to spend more moments with her before she passed. But of course, obviously I work a lot, you know, and I have kids, and I'm on the East Coast. So I had a client come in to visit me at MAC, and she came in with her cousins. And so when one of the girls that was with her had a bandana on and like these really big like Hollywood glam sunglasses. And anyway, so I'm doing, you know, her cousin, and I'm finishing up. And then she says to me, she's like, I have a quick question. I use Anastasia for my brows. And she's like, but I don't think I can get them right. Can you help me? And so she removes her sunglasses, and I look at her and I'm like, oh my goodness, either she has alopecia or she's a cancer patient, because she had no hair, which is why she had like the big wrap on, turban wrap. So anyway, I sat there and I did her brows, and I was showing her different techniques as to how to make them look like their real brows. And you know, she was sharing with me her story, and I just cried, because I wish that I would have been home to be there with my grandmother to help her with those types of things, because she went through the same battles with chemotherapy and losing all her hair. So it was just a heartwarming moment. And I actually got an email just a couple of weeks ago from her cousin letting me know that she has been, chemo was great with her. You know, she had good success stories with the chemo, and she's actually healing. So it brought tears to my eyes, because, you know, I was able to help somebody through beauty. So a lot of people think that this is just vain stuff, and they don't understand, you know, beauty sometimes, but it's little things like this that actually really made me happy. So these are the lashes. Now we're done with the brows. These are the lashes, and I got these at Walmart. They were $8. So what I'm doing is, you can already see I've removed 3. I am going to be taking 1 lash, because I don't know how to do simple, and another lash, and stacking them, because like I said, I don't know how to do simple. I like big diva lashes. So there, they're together. So this is what it looks like when it's just one, and this is what it looks like when it's stacked. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using, you can trim them. So when you come to your eye, you want to see like whereabouts it sits. I like the way where this sits, but sometimes these lashes, if you have a smaller eye, you'll have to trim them. If you have a larger eye, you don't need to trim them. The glue that I will be using today is Duo. Duo glue is a surgical glue. I suggest not using this if you have a latex allergy. So what I'm going to be doing is taking a little bit of the glue and putting it right on the band of the lashes, right there. Do you see that gray product? Now, the reason why I like using this one is because it dries black. So I've already done my smoky eye. We need to make sure that this is not tacky, but pretty close to being dry. So now I'm going to take my Makeup Forever Excessive Lash Mascara, and I'm going to go in and just basically add a light layer onto my natural lashes. And if you look at my lashes, I barely have any there either. So, which is why I don't never leave the house without my fake lashes. Well, they're not fake, I bought them, they're real. Anyway, okay, so now that that's on there, the next step I do is I take my eyelash applicator, okay? So this is almost tacky. Never blow on it, because when you blow on it, you're adding like your natural heat to the lash. So I just kind of like to wave it around just to dry it up just a little more. And I'm gonna go ahead and attach it. So I like to, sorry, my mirror is like right here. I'm going to kind of rest it right on top of my natural lashes. You see how it's not completely on? That's when I take these bad boys and I just put them right on my lash line, like right on top of my natural lashes. Like I said, I'm doing a big event today with Pandora, and I don't know who's gonna be there, but it's at Pentagon City Mall, across from the Pentagon. They said possibility of TV coverage for the makeup artist, but who knows? Either or, I want to wear some lashes, some diva lashes and a smoky eye. So, okay, kind of let it dry. When you're doing lashes on another person, never have the person close their eyes, because when you close their eyes and you try and adhere the lashes, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna end up like gluing the person's lashes shut. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm stacking the lashes again, matching, which means just matching up the bands, making these lashes just a little bit thicker. See, there's 2. I'm gonna put them together. Does anybody have any questions about lashes while I'm on here? Feel free to ask. Okay, so now that that's on there, it's pretty tacky. Okay, and that's exactly how we want the glue. Again, duo glue, putting it right on the band, and it dries black. So somebody who has like a nice eyeliner or smoky eye, this product is like the perfect product to use. So, oh my goodness, I need to have Starbucks tea before I go to work. Okay, so I like to take the bottom of the applicator and push my natural lashes up into the falsie. So that way it's just kind of like an extra added extension, sorry. Okay, and I push them down so that way it goes, that glue goes right into the lash line. And we wanted to make it look like as if they're really real, right? Believable. So we don't want lashes sitting upwards. We don't want lashes sitting too downwards. We want them kind of sitting and resting where natural eyelashes would potentially be. Because I don't have any, that actually takes a lot of precision. So there's woven and gray with lashes. There's woven and gray without lashes. Big difference, right? I think lashes completely like finish a look, polish it perfectly. Okay, so now that, like I said before, you need to make sure this is nice and tacky. So once it's basically drying to black, it started off gray, now it's going black. You take your lash applicator and you go ahead and put it right above that natural lash line and just kind of lightly put it in. Hi Kelly, how's New York treating you? I met Kelly through the powder group, and I have attended workshops where Kelly has been working on a team with Michael DeVellis, the man who changed my life with my career. Absolutely. Okay, all right, so like I said, taking the bottom applicator, so this is the top, right? That's how we put them on. I like to take the bottom of my applicator and push my natural lashes up into my lash line, adhering to the natural lashes. Yes, the humidity. I can just imagine. I don't even want to go outside. So I'm trying to like quickly go into my garage to jump into my car, which is already started and it's waiting for me to run into the Pentagon so I don't have to deal with the humidity. Okay, so there we go. And that pretty much completes the look for today. So I did my brows again. Anastasia products on the brows. I use duo glue to adhere the lashes. And these are the lashes that I got from Walmart for $8. So you get $8 for 5 sets. And typically I wear them for maybe, I want to say 4 or 5 wears. So definitely a great buy. I hope everybody has a great day today. I will be posting updates from the events. I'm really excited. You guys have a beautiful day today. Stay cool, Kelly, up in New York. Love you guys. Bye.